Welcome, friends of Japanese prints. I'm Dieter Vanschura, the manager and owner of the Ortolino company, and we sell Japanese prints in weekly online auctions. I want to start this video with an advice that I once got from a German art dealer. And he told me, Dieter, he said, when you deal in art, you have to separate your personal art taste completely from your business, yeah. And basically the advice was good, yeah. However, sorry folks, I can't do it. I'm just too passionate and I'm too straightforward and too overt to hide my own preferences and my own tastes. What I like is, first of all, Japanese woodblock prints, yeah, because the technique is so it's so exceptional, yeah, and so fantastic, and it's so true. The other thing that I like, I say quite frankly, figurative art, and I appreciate elaborate technique, yeah, and all that what I like is incorporated in one artist, a contemporary artist. His name is Osamu Sugiyama, and this is, by the way, not the first video I'm making about him, but I like him so much, and therefore today I want to beat the drum again for Osamu Sugiyama, in my view, one of the best Moku Hanga artists. By the way, what is Moku Hanga? For those who are absolutely unfamiliar with Japanese prints, Moku Hanga is basically the modern, the contemporary version of the old traditional Japanese woodblock printmaking technique. And Moku Hanga artists, they not only make the design, they only do the carving and they do the printing, and they also have the job of selling it themselves. Yeah. The old way how Shinanga artists worked, they made the design and then they handed it over. They had professional carvers, professional printers, and a publisher who took care of sales. Yeah, you couldn't afford it today anymore. And professional carvers, they hardly exist anymore in Japan. So today's Moku Hanga artists, they do everything themselves. And Osamu Sugiyama, he's the artist of my heart. Not the only one, but definitely one of the best known. But maybe, at least outside Japan, not one of the best known. And I would like to change that, my friends, yeah? A few words about the biography of Osamu. But no, wait. First, I want to show you a few images, okay? So, well, then you can decide yourself, yeah, that's my artist, or, oh no, I'm for abstract art, and, well, this is too much mountains. I'm a guy who likes to spend the vacations at the sea, or something like that. Okay, that is one of my favorite designs, Mount Fuji. Hardly a Japanese artist who hasn't made a design of Mount Fuji. Osamu made a series of 10 views of Mount Fuji, and this is so incredible for me. Look at one detail. Here, okay, this looks like clouds around the moon. It's actually the grain of the wood. That's the highest form of artistic woodblock printmaking, when you are capable of integrating parts of the grain of the wood into the design. And Osamu made it here. Look, wow, yeah? Other aspect, gradations, yeah, wonderful. And then look how well these colors match with each other. Here you have different shades of blue, and here shades from dark green, light yellow, brown, and that matches perfectly. Yeah, if someone had used completely different colors that don't match, you wouldn't have the feeling. This I call it the wow feeling. Yeah. Okay, another image. Well, this shows a typical scene from the neglected Japanese landscape, farmland. Yeah, you see an old Japanese house. It's a scene that you may encounter when you start a mountain hike down in the valley, and Japan has seen over decades a move away from the rural areas into the cities, and farmers, they just abandon their old farmhouses, and they are just rotten. They just decay over the years. There's, by the way, another artist, Ryohei Tanaka, who documented that, but he used a different technique. He used etching. But back to our woodblock printmaking and to Osamu. So wonderful design, still farmhouse where the people are still active and have not yet left it to go into the cities. Another one, this is so, many are from Nepal. I told you at the beginning, the preferred subjects of Osamu, they are from his mountain hikes. He's a passionate mountaineer and has seen not only the Japanese mountains, but also the Himalayas, the European mountains, Switzerland, I think even, also Southern America. And okay, another design, just to give you some impression about the art of my preferred artist, Osamu Sugiyama, whom I like so much. Another scene from Nepal, and here the artist uses a little bit of a trick. You see, you have here the frame of the image, and normally the complete image is in a kind of a frame, but this jumps out here of the frame. It's a technique that also Paul Bini, for instance, uses every now and then. And well, the design, lovely. The art prints, they are all limited editions and signed and numbered by the artist and titled in Japanese. A few words about the biography of Osamu. He was born in 1946 in Tokyo, and he was a pupil of the famous Shinhanga artist Toshi Yoshida. Toshi Yoshida had founded an academy somewhere in the mountains of Japan in an old schoolhouse, and Osamu became one of his pupils. And like Toshi Yoshida, and also his father, Hiroshi Yoshida, they were passionate mountaineers. And Osamu, well, maybe he got the genes, or, well, this passion from his teacher, I don't know. The subjects of Osamu Sugiyama are nearly exclusively mountain views. So he became a true Moku Hanga artist, and I already told you before, Moku Hanga means you make the designs, and you do also the carving, and you do the printing, and you do the selling himself. When Osamu Sugiyama, of course, he takes photographs during his mountain trips, yeah. When he's 100 meters away from a 5,000 meter summit, he cannot start sketching. He takes photographs, and when he's at home, he usually makes a painting first in watercolor or with acrylic colors of the subject that he plans, and afterwards he starts to make the preparations for the woodblock print. Osamu Sugiyama contributes on a regular basis to the annual CWAJ exhibitions. This is the most important print exhibition in Japan. It stands for College Women Association of Japan. I don't want to explain that now, why college women. Yeah. I did that in another video, by the way. And he also exhibits with the annual Yoshida Hanga Academy. Well, this is a special exhibition for all the former alumni from the Yoshida Academy. And prints by Osamu Sugiyama, also in the Library of Congress, by the way, in Washington. However, and now it comes, and this vexes me, my friends. He's not in such, I mean, not he, his artworks are not yet in such major museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, or the Modern Museum of Art, or the British Museum, or these famous museums in San Francisco, Boston, Philadelphia. And I think they should be there. Yeah, they should be there. Why are they not? In my view, one main reason, of a practical kind. Osamu Sugiyama doesn't speak English. Yeah? And secondly, he's a very modest man. Yeah? You shouldn't think that excellent, good artist automatically becomes famous and goes into the major museums. That's sometimes connected with a lot of coincidence. Also, with music, it's the same. I give you an example. Okay, I don't not only like good art, I also like good classical music. And for me, Johann Sebastian Bach is one of the greatest. And I'm not the only one. Most people and most art critics say he's definitely one of the greatest, or one of the greatest, together with Mozart and Beethoven. And also at the time when he lived, he was appreciated, but then he was nearly completely forgotten. And during the 19th century, nobody knew him anymore. And then he was rediscovered and promoted by Mendelssohn, another famous musician. So a little bit of an excursion of why are certain artists famous and why others not. Or take Van Gogh. Well, nobody knew him in lifetime. I think he sold only one painting, and that was to the restaurant owner, where he may have had a debt, couldn't pay with money, and then the restaurant owner took one of his paintings. After his death, an important art dealer recognized the value of Van Gogh and promoted him. Otherwise, maybe nobody would know him today. What can we offer for Osamu Sugiyama prints? Well, we can offer you a large variety of his designs in our weekly auctions. Over the years, we've sold more than 500 prints by Osamu Sugiyama in our auctions. I think I told you before, limited editions. Usually, typical edition size is 50, signed, numbered, perfect. Okay, my friends, today is December 19th of the year 2020. That means in a few days it's Christmas. And if you want to make my day for Christmas, buy Osamu Sugiyama prints in the current auction. I think we have 4 or 5 designs. It's an excellent purchase, believe me. Okay, I wish you Merry Christmas 2020 and good luck in 2021. And please stay healthy and take care of yourself. Goodbye.